So we are going to be heading out to our carrier. Since our last episode, I did go ahead and move the carrier out to its next refueling destination. And as always, I always forget to bring things up that I'm supposed to bring up. So we'll just go ahead and do that now. The fleet carrier route. Well, you know, the problem with that is that you guys aren't really going to be able to see. You guys aren't really going to be able to see it because I deleted it. But anyways, let me see. Where is my... I'm looking for... Oh, that. Okay, our fleet carrier route. Unfortunately, now that I've moved my camera over there, you can't see it. So let's do that. There we go. Now you can see it. Colonia is our ultimate destination, and realistically, next week we should make it there. Because now I'm gonna try to do as many jumps as it takes to get to a fuel stop. So as you can see here, this pristine rings here, that gives me a really high chance of actually finding tritium hotspots. So I'm gonna always be trying to stop the carrier there, but generally around 5 jumps per week now. And the goal is to get it to where we're going to be basically chasing our carrier. I'll send it out in advance so that we can kind of go after it. So let's go ahead and set our destination to our fleet carrier. It is currently, however many light years that is away, it doesn't tell me. I don't really pay attention to the galaxy map that much other than just to see how many jumps it is. I have no idea how many light years that is away. I don't... Okay. You would think that with as much exploration experience as I have, I would know what this is. But anyways, we have 28 jumps to get ourselves to the fleet carrier. I have sent it that far ahead. So, let's go ahead and start... Wow, why is my landing gear down? So everything was just down. Things were open and landing gears were down, and it was just all kinds of crazy. So yeah, ideally... my thought process right now is that what we'll probably end up doing is since we're doing 5 jumps per week, that'll be 5 days of recording, blah, blah, blah. Won't necessarily, what I'll probably end up doing is in the 2 days off that we have between the streams, I'll move the carrier to our next destination, and then the week of recording that we do, the week of live streams and recording that we do, we'll go and catch up with the carrier. So we'll send the carrier out ahead of us, do exploration along the way, and then when we reach the carrier, we'll sell off our exploration data, start doing a little bit of mining, and that'll make it to where we have a nice little cycle of operations that we do that gets us a bit of exploration, gets us a bit of mining content, you know, just gives us a chance to keep things a little bit fresh as we're kind of moving through the galaxy. So that's kind of what I'm thinking we're going to do. Let's go ahead and start cycling through these planets here. You're looking at the top right of the screen. We are trying to see... Oh, you know what? I really need to come up with a better way of making all of this work, because I have the Rumble... Unfortunately, Rumble just does not have very convenient options when it comes to using Restream or any of the other services, really. I want to have all of my chats all in one thing. You guys will see all of the chats in one thing, but I'm not able to. So I always have to remember, if I don't respond to Rumble comments, if anybody's chatting on Rumble, it's not that I'm ignoring you. It's just I have to remember to pop the popped out chat back up to be able to see your stuff. So apologies in advance if you feel like I'm ignoring you. I'm not trying to, but just blame Rumble. They're not making it very easy for me to integrate the service in with the services I'm using. So, sorry. Alright, so we're just looking for biological features up in the top right of the screen. We found one. I want to find at least 2. I'm not wasting my time going after just what's probably just going to be bacteria. Especially on an icy planet, it's almost a 100% chance that it's just going to be bacteria. Could be something else, but realistically probably not. So we're just going to keep on keeping on. Grab the last of these planets here. Does not look like we're going to find anything super cool. Yeah, so just some single biology planets. Let's go ahead and hop ourselves into... Wow, I'm getting some serious lag there. Serious graphical lag. I'm not sure why. I don't see any drop frames in my recording software, though, so ideally we're okay. Ideally we're okay. If you are hanging out on the stream, be sure to leave a comment so you can see your comment put up on the screen there. I know it's a lot more motivating to chat your stuff out there when you know that it's going to be recorded for posterity. Just try to keep it clean. Okay. It also helps me when you guys do that, so I can verify that it actually works. until I get comfortable that the chat overlay works, I'm going to be a little bit, maybe a little bit paranoid about it. Okay, so we got some gas giants and some icy bodies. So unfortunately, it's going to be another boring planet, but we need the money. So we don't need the money, but we must always act as if we do need the money, because we need the money. I don't whether it's here in 2024 or 1,000 years from now. In 1,000 years from now, you need the money. Never have enough money. Well, that's not true. I certainly have a point at which I will have plenty of money. I've reached that point in my life where I don't need to be super rich. I don't even really want to be super rich. I just want to have enough money to do the things I want to do in my life, and then I'll be content. Wow, I am. Why is this? Whew. Okay. The problem I'm having right now is that the best I used to have 3 joysticks. I have 2 Extreme 3D Pros that I bought for dual joystick control for doing any kind of precision stuff that I need to do. And then I bought an Logitech X52 hand HOTAS setup. The stick for my X52 doesn't work, but I still have the throttle quadrant for that, which is great. But that means I have to use my Extreme 3D Pro for everything, which isn't great. And the problem with my Extreme 3D Pro is that the better of the 2 that I have has the yaw axis is drifting slowly to the left. So it takes a lot. It immediately. Or wait, what is it? It does something where it favors the left, and it's much easier to go to the left than to the right. It's very annoying, and it makes it very difficult to kind of just feel where you're going if you forget about it. So sometimes the controls will just kind of go off in a direction in a way I didn't mean for it to do because I forget about it. Okay, let's just keep on moving. I'm sure we're gonna have some gas giants over here, surrounded by some moons. Seems like they're going to be rocky bodies, so we have a decent chance of there being some actual biology in this one. Because when you get away from all the ice, you have a much higher chance of actually finding what you're looking for. Now, unfortunately, I'm starting to get the feeling that maybe not this time. Maybe not this time. We're going to keep on trying, though. Just going to keep on trying. We keep on trying with this just like we keep on trying with the channel. May not get results, but you keep on trying. And hopefully one day it works out for you. Okay, there's that. I also did add some additional ways of supporting the channel if you're interested in that. There is a link in the description that goes through Streamlabs into PayPal for those of you who don't want to maybe support the YouTube system, the YouTube economy. And I totally understand that. YouTube does take a hefty chunk out of any donations you give to me, donations and channel memberships and anything else that you give anyway. So I don't really know what Streamlabs and PayPal are going to take out of it, but I know that YouTube takes a pretty big chunk out. All right. Well, we didn't find anything here, so we're going to continue on. All right. So we have today and tomorrow to get through 25 jumps. That should be realistically should be doable. And then next week, when we have 5 days to get through it all, we'll have plenty of time to do to catch up with our do exploration as we catch up to our carrier, find whatever mining hotspot we're going to find. Maybe do a day. I want to do at least one episode per week of mining, just to kind of cleanse the palate and do something different, so that it's not just exploration every day. It gets kind of boring. It would be nice if we could do other activities as well, but once we get out into the deep black, there won't be many opportunities for things like trade and combat and anything like that. So, that is what that is. Okay. Spacing out for a second. It's because I'm looking at my webcam and it seems like I turn the brightness of my light down, but it still seems like it's super bright. I don't know why. And it seemed like it was okay yesterday, but now the camera makes it just look like it's super, super bright. But I don't know. Maybe that looks good in the full screen version of this. Talking continuously is very difficult, especially for someone who doesn't really like to talk that much. But you can't run a channel without being able to talk, so it is what it is. Okay, we got this here. Oh, okay. All the moons. I saw a circle that said something else, and I thought there was another one there, but I guess not. That's fine. We'll get to this guy here. Still no biology. No biology. Okay. We have a couple more chances, but I don't think we should hold our breath at this point. Sorry, wrong key. Let's start, we'll start heading towards our thing here, and then I'll stop again, and we'll try to see what that last little bit is. Okay, let's turn back around, and hopefully now we've cleared. Ended up being nothing. It was a high metal content world, though. It could have been a, high metal. It could have been a Stratum Tectonicus first footfall kind of situation. That would have been nice. So let's see here. I want to double check, make sure of a couple of things before I do that. All right, cool. I know that made no sense to you. It's fine. It's some behind the scenes stuff. or we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm trying new things to now that I'm doing this live streaming format, and I'm not confident that they work yet. So like dealing with restream, dealing with this chat overlay thing, making sure that all the chats are coming into one spot so I can see them all and I don't miss anybody if they happen to say something. Like, you know, I know it's not that big of a deal right now because, you know, I don't really have much of a live audience, or I mean, I don't even think right now I have any of a live audience, but you know, if it goes like my channel has gone so far, there'll be a slow increase in the number of people who choose to come and hang out while we play, and they're going to want to chat, and they're going to want to say something, and you know, I'm looking forward to the point where I can test it, see that it actually works with other people typing into my chats and all that stuff, and then, you know, everything's fine. So if you're interested in watching, I have started doing a daily live stream Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Typically going to have about 3 games that we play, depending on, you know, what's going on at the time. Not necessarily wanting to stick with just gaming content, though. So if you're not interested in so much gaming content, you know, if you have other suggestions of things, like, I don't know, if you're vibing with my personality or whatever, and you want to see some other content, maybe some React videos or whatever it is that the audio. Ooh, 4 biological signatures. We're gonna go check that out. Whatever it is that the audience wants within reason, you know, we're gonna try to accommodate that. So we got a couple of, man, we got 3 planets right here with 4 biological signatures on it. So we're definitely, are these high metal content planets? No, they're all rocky bodies. So even if they have some Stratum Tectonicus on it, it's not gonna be the kind of Tectonicus that we want. Or even if they have some stratum on it, it's not going to be the kind of stratum that we want. It'll be the green poop looking one. So keep on moving. Oh. Okay. I didn't really want that to do that. So let me have a second here to. Did I? Oh, no, I think I had the bot turned on. Let me see here. Sorry, I don't want it to do that. Oh, okay, relay mode, turn that off. Okay, hopefully it won't spam that anymore. I wasn't trying to make it do that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why it was spamming it that way. That was that's annoying. I do want it to repeat every like 15 minutes or so, but we've only been on for 25, so we shouldn't have that many comments on it. Or yeah, we shouldn't have that many on there. Okay. Moving down here. Another water giant. That's not too cool. What is this? Okay. So we have a bunch of work to get done in this system because I think there were 3 different planets that had 4 biological signatures on it, and then we had another one that had like 2. We'll probably ignore that one because, you know, I think 3 in one system is plenty. But, yeah. Yeah, come on. Geological and geological. Alright, cool. Let's get ourselves aligned with this planet here. Get the Super Cruise Overdrive going. Now, I've said it every time so far, but I'm still not quite sure. Oh, okay, so that was definitely waited too long. Definitely waited too long for that. So at 1,000, I can't really rely on a speed yet because I haven't figured out what the percentage of speed needs to be. And then I had a distance, like anything past 2,000 light seconds was just wait until you reach the 5. But with this ship, it slows down so aggressively, which is good. It slows down so aggressively that I haven't figured out what the new metric is for it, because you can actually get pretty close before you turn the Super Cruise Overdrive off, and you actually get a really decent, you can get pretty close before you turn it off, is what I'm trying to say. So it saves you even more time because of how aggressive the deceleration is. I'll figure it out at some point, but for now, we just got to keep testing it until we get it. And if you know what that metric is, please be sure to put it in the chat or leave a comment or something. All right. So we are looking for 2 probes. We'll just do the 1 and the 2, and then we'll wait for the probes to hit. And then we can do some filtering to see what we have available. Bacteria, concha, tubus, and tussock. We will select the concha because it is the most rare of the options, and then ideally everything else will pop out around it. I want to make sure we're well on the light side, so I'm guessing maybe right here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe right here. You are gonna... the finickiness of this thing is just... the finickiness of landing, anyway, is just really annoying. But fortunately, I'm able to get this to go, so... we'll get down here. I'm gonna go right towards this little edge here. I don't know if the YouTube or if whatever compression you're seeing from the stream and on the recordings and everything. I don't know how much that's gonna give you any kind of detail, but there's a nice little flat-looking spot right here. I'm heading towards. That's towards the edge, but not too close to the edge, because yeah, we need to be like. That's fine. All right. Anyway, I went one too far. Let's get down here and start seeing if we can find ourselves. We were looking for concha, I believe. Oop. A little bit too aggressive there. All right, this is the concha we're looking for, though. All right, I'm gonna be super careful because we're really low on shields right now. I don't want to have a stupid moment where we end up. I mean, I know we're heading towards our carrier, so we'll be able to repair it anyway. But I'd rather just not damage it in the first place, if at all possible. So, you know, one stupid moment's enough. The whole purpose of me having shields on my exploration build is because I don't want to have to repair my hull. So if we can avoid having that happen, that's the best way to go. All right. Up and away, up and away. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. I still find it funny that somebody thought I was clickbaiting when I did that title for that specific type of stuff, because you know what that looks like. And I made a title that said, hey, it kind of looks like that. And they were like, this is clickbait. Like, well, that's not my fault you didn't watch the video long enough to see what I was talking about. Stop being so impatient and watch. I really don't like this new norm we have where nobody wants to sit and watch anything for any longer than like 2 seconds. I want to create long form content, and I want to find a lot of people who are interested in watching that, you know? Like, there's no point in sitting down to watch something for 5 seconds. You're not getting anything out of that. Oh, there we go. Look at this. We never would have been able to land that way in the Phantom. I mean, like, I'm sad. I have to say, I am sad. I'm gonna miss my Phantom. It just, this ship is so much better that you just, I can't. I don't know if I can ever go back to it. We'll do a nostalgia going back to it every once in a while, but realistically, the Phantom is dead, and that sucks because it used to be my premium best. My best exploration ship. I have so many fond memories in that ship, but now it's like the maneuverability of this ship combined with the fact that it has just such awesome Super Cruise overdrive characteristics. It's like, I'm gonna assume that these are far enough away that I can actually do something with it. But yeah, that's the thing though. Like, we're able to land in spaces here. Yeah. I don't think I would have been able to land this. Like, we probably could have landed here, but the pinpointed or the exact spot that I needed would have been much smaller in the Phantom than what we're getting right now. So it's actually mildly depressing because, you know, I didn't really want this ship, but now it's one of those things where you kind of have to have it now. It's not an option. It's so much better in several different ways that you can't walk away from it now. It is what it is. It could have been a graceful eagle rather than a pregnant whatever this is. Okay, it was Concha, there was some tussock, there was something else. We'll start heading towards the other colored area here because I'm pretty sure that everything else that we're going to be looking for is going to be in, ideally, the flatter areas that didn't have... flatter areas that did not have dark color, that did not have dark coloring. So I remember there was Concha, there was tussock, there was bacteria. Had some graphical lag there that almost caused me to crash. And then I don't really know what else there was. It's just rocks. Oh, here we go. I like these because they're... Okay, enough with the... Okay, let me check my graphics settings because I don't... It should just be... Oh. Oh. How am I still in VR high? Sometimes I play in VR. Okay, hopefully that fixes whatever that was. That's annoying. As I continue to run into the ground and into the stuff there. Distractions. So I have some, I'm not going to say that I have ADD or ADHD or whatever, but it sure feels like it sometimes. I have the ability to like be hyper focused on things, but at the same time, okay. I'm really hoping I can get a new graphics card here soon. I have a feeling that's probably what this is. I think streaming and recording and playing games and all that stuff is probably right at the upper limit of what this machine can do. So I'm hoping that in the very near future, when you know, the Cyber Monday stuff comes out, maybe I'll be able to grab a new graphics card. Then I'll be able to do VR and all that other cool stuff that I've been wanting to do in DCS and everything, and it'll actually look nice for me, and it'll perform well, and I'll be able to turn the settings up for you guys so that it'll look nice and not be ridiculous, and maybe we'll start playing it in VR in this game because it'll look really nice, and I won't have the issues that I have. I mean, realistically, the VR in this game is actually really good. This game looks pretty good in my VR headset, but at the same time, you know, it's still very pixelated because I can't turn the whatever that slider is that turns up the resolution in your headset. I can't turn that up very high at all. So I'm hoping, but then again, I'm not really sure how much my headset itself is limiting it because I have the Pimax 5K or whatever. Which is a pretty decent headset, but obviously, you know, it's still going to have somewhat of a screen door effect because it doesn't have the super tiny pixels that you would get from like a Pimax 8K or whatever, or Pimax Crystal or whatever the new one is. But realistically, I want to get the big screen beyond. That's the headset I really want because I am at the point now where I'm ready to prioritize comfort over the best possible visual clarity, and that headset looks way more comfortable than this big massive thing I have right now. So, at some point, I'm hoping I can get a big screen beyond. Then I'll really be doing stuff in VR a lot. All right, so we got that done. But I already forgot what that was. But let's try to grab some tussock. We'll grab our tussock here. I just need to get 2 more of the... I'm just going to flip around and go back the other way because we passed a bunch of tussock. And then there was bacteria there already too, so... And then, you know, we have two more planets that we could get here, but realistically, realistically, we might need to just make a beeline for the carrier, because I would like to get to the carrier before we finish doing stuff tomorrow. Let's see. I don't know if this is far enough, but we're going to try it. We are going to try it. It is. Sweet. All right, so we'll grab this sample, go a little further, grab one more. Hopefully we have enough time to grab this and the bacteria here, and we will have gotten all 4 biological samples on this one, which is honestly pretty amazing, because normally we don't have them all kind of close to each other like this, and we end up having to leave one behind because it's just we'd have to go too far. We'd have to leave the atmosphere and come back down, and it ends up being a massive pain in the butt. But it seems like we're going to be able to go ahead and just do it this time. So I'm trying to blast my way through this to hopefully hurry up and get it in. So we just need this one, and then we have a bacterial sample that we need to grab. Is there a bacteria nearby here, or are we going to have to go fly to one? Might have to fly to one. Yeah, I don't see one here. It might be behind. Yeah, we'll just fly to one. That's fine. Go ahead and hop up and flip back around and see if we can find ourselves some bacteria. Come on. Okay, where did I see? I saw bacteria back over this way, I thought. Oh, there we go, right there. Okay. It's nice to be able to fly around and not have to worry about where I'm going to land. I feel like this thing has the footprint of a small ship when it comes to the landing gear. It might have the wingspan of an almost large ship, but it has the footprint of a small one. Okay. I'm trying to rapidly get this in. So I have an irrational need to finish these videos before we hit the 30-minute mark. So it's not. There's no reason for it other than that's just what I want. So I'm trying to hurry up and find everything we need. I don't see any more bacteria though. Oh, there we go, right there. Hopefully this is far enough away. Down we go. We got a minute and a half. Let's see if we can beat it. Probably not if I have to run all the way over here. Go, 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 go. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Go, 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 go. All right, we just need to find one more. One more. Load. Hurry up. I'm going to turn around again. Well, there's bacteria there. That's probably not far enough, but we're going to try. Let's see about grabbing this. So anyways, hopefully you guys had fun. Click the like button to spread the video out. Subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member if you like early access videos, among other perks, or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. That does it for today's episode of Elite Dangerous. Even if this is too close, I'm going to go find it off camera, or at least off of the recording. Oh, nope, that'll do it. So thanks again for watching. Be sure to come back tomorrow for another episode if you're watching offline. And if you'd like to watch the stream, be sure to show up here at 4 p.m. tomorrow. See you then.